Roll.
Ready?
Good afternoon. It's Robert and Julia Miller with the J. Patel Group and Rethink Real Estate with another exciting real estate update.
And we're both out of uniform.
Yeah.
I have my red, white,
Oh.
and
it is
blue.
Baseball season. Oh yeah, red, white,
Red,
and
white, and
blue.
blue.
I didn't get the memo.
Happy
Sorry.
birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America.
Coming up next Monday.
What episode are we on?
We are on 82.
Excellent.
Episode 82. And we're going to kind of look at the question of what will a recession do to home prices? Because that's what we all really want to know.
I think we should touch base on the numbers that are getting posted and where they're really from,
Okay.
and a little more current what's really going on, because a lot of the reports and stuff are from what happened as far back as a year ago.
Yeah, and we're seeing here's April numbers, here's May numbers, and I mean June's almost done now.
Yeah, we're into July, and things are happening so fast
They are,
that
yeah.
information gets stale very quickly.
Yeah. So what are the numbers and what do they actually mean?
Right.
All right.
All right.
Let's
Go ahead
get started.
with the joke.
Well, all right. Well, I wondered if anybody had a recipe to make gasoline out of cauliflower. We really need one.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do with cauliflower, right? Why can't we put it in our gas tanks?
At this point, can we run our car on milk? That'd be cheaper than gas.
Well, so I don't know. I haven't bought milk in a long time.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. I can't hardly remember my
What about
joke.
you? Words of
That
wisdom
happens
today?
At my age. Oh yeah. I asked my boss for a raise. He said, "What for?" I said, "Well, there's 3 companies after me." He said, "Oh yeah? Which ones?" The gas company, the electric company, and the water company.
That's right.
So I need a raise.
Those are some real big headhunters, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, moving on. A little bit of history for this week.
Okay.
In 2011, Nevada passes the first law, June 29th, allowing limited autonomous cars on public roads.
I did not realize it was 2011. That's quite a while ago.
I thought Phoenix was right in the mix of that. Like Tempe, they were one of the early programs, but I guess that was testing. That wasn't actually allowing them to operate as a normal procedure. So.
Okay. And that's the first law.
Right.
Nevada passes the first law.
2004, after a 7-year journey, the spacecraft Cassini enters Saturn's orbit.
Oh.
That's a long time ago, 2004. So what happened? So I had to look. Cassini's long mission enabled us to observe weather and seasonal changes on another planet. Cassini revealed Saturn's moons to be unique worlds with their own stories to tell. Cassini showed us the complexity of Saturn's rings. I do remember reading about that.
Yeah.
And the dramatic processes operating within them.
Wow. Okay.
So I guess that was a pretty,
Interesting.
or has been, or I assume it's still ongoing, pretty worthwhile mission.
Right. He's having some sinus drain.
Yeah, I apologize. I'll try to keep it under control. 1985, on June 27th, Route 66 is officially removed from the U.S. highway system. So that's a sad day.
All Route 66, we don't drive on it.
Parts of it you
people
do. You got to keep jumping on and off, but
yeah.
Okay, 1937, aviator Amelia Earhart disappears July 2nd while attempting to fly solo around the globe.
She's got a really cool story. I went to kind of give you some more facts around her story, and there's a lot there. She had a clothing line she put out for active women. She was one of the first to fly, the first to fly down to Mexico City, I believe. There's a lot of firsts that she accomplished.
Set a lot of records.
Yeah. So very interesting.
Very brave woman for sure.
And her co-pilot or navigator disappeared in that flight. They think most likely over, I'm going to forget the island name. Something like Howard Island or something, a really small island. Yeah.
Probably mechanical problems and, yeah.
Yeah, they don't know for sure. But the island that they were planning on landing on, which was, I believe, called either Holiday or Howard Island. I apologize, I forgot. It was really small. It was really small. So they figured they disappeared around there, almost making it to their next stop. But anyway.
All right, 1902, June 28th, the U.S. Congress authorizes construction of the Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal,
Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt. He spearheaded and ramrodded that through. 1874, on July 1st, the first zoo in the United States opens in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Fun fact. That is a fun fact. I like that.
Finally, 1863, on July 1st, the U.S. Civil War's Battle of Gettysburg begins in Pennsylvania. All right, so that's a little bit of history.
Okay.
Let's move on to some news. We'll start with housing this time.
Yeah, we're going to turn things around just a little bit. The format of the news that we're receiving is just a little bit different now. So
we'll start with housing
news.
New home sales rise. Sales of newly constructed homes rose 10.7% in May to a rate of 696 year over year. Now, this is where I want to put a caveat in that because it's taking 10 to 14 months to build a home.
Right.
So, although the sales closing were up in May, those homes went under contract 10 to 14 months ago. So the market was way different than it is right now. So I expect we may continue to hear this positive new home sales rise numbers, but I think they're very delayed in what is really going on.
Okay.
We'll just keep covering it, but I think we got to take that with a grain of salt.
It's not saying newly contracted.
No, these are the actual sales.
The sales themselves. So
right.
It doesn't actually sell until it closes, and it doesn't actually close until it's built.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay.
This is probably a little closer to current situation. Existing home sales were down. Existing home sales retreated in May for the fourth consecutive month, down 3.4% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 5.41 million. Year over year, sales receded 8.6%. However, and again, I think this is a part of the number that's going to start dropping, and probably already has started dropping, but we're not seeing it yet.
Okay.
The median price rose to $407,600. That's contradictory
that's the question of the hour, right?
Yeah, and that's the 123rd consecutive month with an increase. That is a long stretch.
It is. Okay, so with that factoid, with that little news clip, there is an NAR article saying the same thing. Sales fell 3.4 in May. Median home prices surpassed $400,000 for the first time. So what we are seeing, or what Lawrence Yoon commented on this, is home sales have essentially returned to levels seen in 2019, prior to the pandemic. After 2 years of gangbuster performance, here we are. He's also noticing some interesting trends that he's seeing. Market movement of single family and condominium sales is nearly equal. It was like this for a little while, and now it's leveling out between the two types of housing.
Don't we normally see condominium desirability and prices increase when buyers are priced out of the single family market and they're looking
potentially there could be that.
Okay.
He's noting it more of the working from home thing, and being able to go back to work, or some companies requiring people to go back to work more, at least a few days a week.
Right.
So we're seeing that shift back from suburban living to city living again.
Okay.
So, and that was fading and it is fading with the return of pre-pandemic conditions, is what he's indicating and getting at there.
Okay.
So yeah, we had some regional information as far as the West. I think we've kind of covered the West. Our existing home sales actually slid 5.3 compared to the month before, at an annual rate of 1,080,000 in May, down 10% from last year.
Right.
So, and our median home price, by the way, $633,800, an increase of 13.3 from May 2021.
I think we're going to see a little bit of a shift in that.
So yeah, I think because we're seeing some of the other economic indicators, and you're going to touch on regulatory stuff, I think we're getting a whiff, or we're getting the reality check that it's going to have some effect on home prices.
Yep. All right, a little bit of economic news. Fed Chair Jerome Powell opined that the U.S. economy is strong enough to handle tighter policy, but noted that a recession is now certainly a possibility. So the language keeps getting stronger and stronger on this.
Right.
On the topic of the recession fears, he's changed his tune. He started talking about a soft landing.
Saying they're going to decrease those rates, and the rates are going to have the effect on the inflation to help kind of slow things down and give us a soft landing. And now, he's saying,
he's saying that a soft landing may not be possible. It may be very challenging, and a recession is certainly a possibility now. So language keeps getting stronger and stronger. Right. I think the bottom line is the original belief was that they could balance it, kind of walk a tight wire, and just drop that or increase the interest rate enough to fight inflation, but not rock the economic boat, and that's not happening. The little quarter point, half point that they've done has done nothing. It was 8.6% last month, and so they realize now that they've got to take far more aggressive measures.
Well, even the 3/4 basis points helped some, but not as much as what they
we'll see.
Hoped, I think.
We'll see what the numbers come out to for June, but I'm not going to be surprised if they raise it another 3/4 point. So got to do something. Can't keep having inflation running out of control.
Yeah.
So. Okay, now we're starting to see the European markets are skidding. We talked a little bit about them increasing their rate last week. European shares hit one-year lows last week as slowing business activity heightened growth worries. German shares dropped 1.8% after the country triggered its emergency gas plan. The latest escalation since the Russian invasion of Ukraine that has exposed European dependence on Russian gas supplies. So they're struggling to figure out where they're going to replace the gas they're currently getting from Russia.
Okay.
So, we did see oil posted losses of 1.7% last week as fears of recession and tighter monetary policy spurred a broad sell-off, and I can't help but feel that
we've tightened some monetary policies around here too.
A little bit, and I know for us, we are definitely not making any superfluous trips out, and trying to double up when we do go out and knock out all our tasks at once.
We're saying, okay, we gotta go do this. What else do we need to do?
At the same time.
We're gonna do this tomorrow. Let's do this today at the same time, or this tomorrow. You know, just kind of double.
Do I really need to run that errand right now, or can I wait? So I
Now,
think that's
will
going to
say,
affect it.
if you get a recipe that calls for coconut milk, use coconut milk versus almond milk.
You talk about a massive derail.
Sorry. We made a decision not to go out to the grocery store the other night for coconut milk because we had already been out to the grocery store once, and so we used almond milk.
The mango ice cream.
The mango ice
was
cream
a bit
did
of an
not
epic
turn
fail.
out
Let's
like
just
it
leave
should
it at
have.
that. All right, can we get back on track
Yes.
here?
I'm sorry, go right ahead.
Okay.
You have to have a sense of humor right now, right?
All right, regulatory news. Fannie Mae weighs in. Last week, Fannie Mae forecasters downgraded their 2022 economic growth estimates to 1.2% and predicted current fiscal tightening will result in a modest recession, they're using the R word, in early 2023. They further forecast that inflation and higher interest rates will weigh heavily on housing affordability, slowing new and existing home sales. So they're making that prediction, even though the numbers show positive numbers.
Increase
in reality, by the time it gets caught up with the homes that were started a year ago,
new home sales,
new home sales, we're going to see a drop. So,
yep.
All right, that's your news. Let's move on to some rate information, right? We're ready to move on?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't have anything else. I had another story, but anyway.
Okay, rates actually backed off a little bit this week, so a little good news. The 30-year went from 6.056 down to 5.900, so it's under 6 again.
We will take it.
Again, these are indices. Please contact your mortgage provider to see what you will actually qualify for.
Right.
15-year lowered from 5.041 down to 4.989, so it went under 5. And the VA 5.555 is now down to 5.457, so that's good news. A little bit of leveling off on the interest rate.
Well, and I liked, we got some weekend rates also from Donald at Bell Bank Mortgage. He is one that we've been talking to about the ARMs, the ARM product.
Adjustable rate mortgage.
Right. And they're not the bad kind that there was when things turned bad. they're a good adjustable rate mortgage.
Good option.
A good option, yeah. We got some rates from Donald. The 7-year ARM 4.625, 10-year ARM 4.75, and 30-year fixed he has as 5.75.
Okay, for 30-year?
For 30-year, yeah.
VA.
And VA 5.25. And I don't think
so
these
they're
are
pretty close.
Yeah. I don't think these are indices. I think these are
they gotta be
estimated on
indices,
something.
You don't know, they got to be an index because you don't know what you're actually going to qualify for until you fill out an application. All right, let's move on to inventory. Wrap it up here. Valley, again, seems to be going up by over 1,000 listings every single week. So this, we went from 12,554 last week. This week we're at 13,752. So inventory just keeps going up and up and up. I remember we were down at 4,000. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
No, yeah.
And we're now at 13,752. Amazing. Locally, same story. Peoria increased from 431 homes last week to 476 available homes this week. Surprise, 467 last week, 546 this week. This week. 467 last week.
They did get quite a bump, didn't they? Wow.
That is quite a bump. A little closer to home, Trilogy at Vistancia has 27 homes available. Most affordable is $537,500. Most expensive, $1,399,000.
We have about 3 new listings in Trilogy.
Yes.
So super excited about that.
If there's a specific home you're looking for, please let us know.
Go to our websites and check out the featured homes. Yes,
we will search it for you and research it. Okay, Vistancia Village, 38 homes available. The most affordable, $469,900. The most expensive, $1,250,000. Blackstone Country Club has 8.
8.
They dropped 1.
Oh, okay.
875,000 is the most affordable. 2,950,000 tops the list. Bring your checkbook.
Bring your checkbook, yeah.
Portobello has 12 homes available. 429,000 is the most affordable. 897,000 is the most expensive. Sun City Grand, 48 homes. 270,000 is the most affordable. 985,000 the most expensive. And Sun City West finally topped 100.
100.
They have 100 homes available in Sun City West. Price range from $234,500 to $913,000. Finally, Westbrook Village has 12 homes available. 325,000 the most affordable, and 632,000 the most expensive.
All right. Very good.
All right. Continues to be a very interesting time in real estate market. Things are changing very rapidly, and it's very interesting to watch. So we'll keep you updated, and
we're in this together.
What's going on? Everybody have a blessed rest of the week, and we will talk to you again next week.
Happy 4th of July. Happy
4th of
Independence
July.
Day.
That's right.
Coming up.
Take care.
Stay cool. You sure you're going to make it through this without clearing your throat? Coughing your COVID all over us?
I'll do my best. Do you remember a joke?
I've got one. I've been saving them.
Is it out of that 1,000 mom joke book?
No. You didn't like my mom joke last time.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say I didn't like it.
I didn't say anything. He says, I didn't say anything. Oh dear. Hold on a minute. You're looking at me again. Okay, got it.
All right, let's get this show on the road finally.
Okay. Open it back up because I accidentally locked it. I didn't want you to look at it. Oh, we're recording.
Oh, okay, well, let's roll.
Ready?